I did say no kids.
That's my vague attempt at river dance, in case you're wondering what that is, by the way. It's very easy to do river dance, isn't it? You just got to stand there going, can you smell dog shit? Seamus, can you smell dog shit? Who's studying dog shit? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? It's fucking me! I'm studying dog shit again. I hate that shit. I tell you, don't make the mistake I made. If you ever go and see Riverdance, never buy the cheap tickets. I went to see Riverdance, 10 quid to get in. I remember thinking, that's very cheap, innit? Big West End show. The reason why is you end up sitting at the back of the room, and the seats at the back are lower down than the ones in the front. So I'm trying to watch the show, I've got all these big heads in front of me, and I can only see the dancers from the waist up. Now, I'm a big fan of Irish dancing, don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly known for that upper body enthusiasm, is it? I spent 2 hours watching Michael Flatley going like this. These are sound effects, by the way. I thought that was it. I thought that's how you impress Irish people. So you can imagine my embarrassment on the dance floor a few weeks later in Dublin. I met this girl, I was chatting her up in my usual classy northern way. All right, love, are you an electrician? She went, why? I said, when you came in the room tonight, you gave off a certain spark that sent a current racing through my body. Hi. And she said, are you a fishmonger? I said, why? And she said, because you fucking stink. I'm glad we had the debate. This is a true story. I got told by the doctor that I was infertile and I couldn't have children. Yeah. 3 weeks after he told me that, my girlfriend was pregnant. Who's the daddy? I'm in a relationship at the moment. Sorry, girls. It's going to have to be your place.
Before I rock the microphone, I want to dedicate my performance tonight to my father, who was a roofer. So, Dad, if you're up there. Standing in the park today wondering, why does a Frisbee appear larger the closer it gets? And then it hit me. Went to a karaoke bar last night that didn't play any 70s music. At first I was afraid. Oh, I was petrified. My dad has a weird hobby. He collects empty bottles, which sounds so much better than alcoholic, doesn't it? I have a girlfriend. I've been going out with my girlfriend for... sex. Oh, yeah. We like the sex. My girlfriend says I'm afraid of commitment. Well, she's not my girlfriend. She's more a wife. My wife and I have decided we don't want children. If anybody does, we can drop them off tomorrow. Please. We have a beautiful little girl who we named after my mom. In fact, passive-aggressive psycho turns 5 tomorrow. I like what mechanics wear, overall. I love to go to bookstores and say to the clerk, hello, I'm looking for a book titled How to Deal with Rejection Without Killing. Do you have it? It's funny the things to remember. I remember my dead Uncle Harry once saying, he died 2 years later. He was crushed by a piano. His funeral was very low-key. B flat. I can't leave you on that note. When I was a kid, my fairy godmother asked me if I wanted a long penis or a long memory. I forget my response. Like most Canadians, I like to go clubbing, but if there's no seals around. I like to go dancing. Last night I went to a dance club that was full of white kids talking black. Got so annoying I finally left. Besides, daylight come and me want to go home.
You're all about a karaoke. When you're singing on a karaoke, you haven't got a clue that those were words. I was singing Take That, Back for Good. Wash your back, wash your back, wash your back. Want your back? What's this? Want your back? I've been singing Wash Your Back 15 years. It's only when you go on a karaoke and you see lyrics, that's what they're supposed to be singing. You know that song, We Are Family? For years I thought they were singing, Just Let Me Staple the Vicar. Right? Who's right and who's wrong here? Listen.
All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me staple the vicar.
That's what they sing. Just let me staple the vicar. What's all that about?
Just let me staple the vicar.
We're giving love in a femidon.
We're giving love in a family doll. We are family.
You know Duffy, the Welsh songstress. Last 3 years I thought that poor cow were begging me for birdseed.
I'm begging you for mercy. I'm begging you for mercy.
Apparently it's mercy. I thought it were birdseed. I'm on karaoke with it. Birdseed, birdseed. Mercy.
Can't go on thinking nothing's wrong.
Drive by the Cars, beautiful song. They used this on Live Aid. Do you remember? They showed it over this harrowing footage of these starving Ethiopians. If you listen closely, they're actually singing about pork pie. Pork pie, swear to God.
Thinking nothing's wrong. What now?
I pledge money, me, pork pie. I pledge money. Sick, BBC. Can't believe it, can you? You know what I mean? Should have been on here. Apparently, according to Michael, your burgers are the best.
I can hear your prayers. Your burdens I will bear.
He must have had one of them burger vans. You know they have at Fun Fairs and doing steak Canadians and hot dogs. Speaking of hot dogs,
Near, far, wherever you are,
I believe the hot dogs go on.
I believe that the hot dogs.
He's got a bit of rivalry here, Michael. Celine's peddling hot dogs. It's on his patch. Meanwhile, Katie Lang's singing about arseholes. I don't waste my evenings.
What do you get when you kiss a guy? You get enough germ to catch pneumonia.
After you do, he'll never bone you. I swear to God, bone you. Bobby Gentry, Phil, listen.
Germ to catch pneumonia. After you do, he'll never bone ya.
filth. I've sang that at car, my mum. That. Every time I think of it, I piss myself.
Every time I think of it, I piss myself.
Hey, can I just tell you, I do my own choreography, in case you're wondering. I can't believe you kiss your cock at night. Can't even see mine, let alone kiss it. I've got a veranda over the toy shop. You know, I love when you go for a meal, nobody complains. You all complain to each other, but God forbid you never tell a member of staff. They're on their bloody main meal over here, they're on their main meal. We've only just got our starter. They come in after us and they're on their main meal. Everything all right? Absolutely fantastic. Really, thank you. Really nice, thanks very much. Lovely. Special. Shithole. Not coming here again, take that way. No, it's gone down now. It's changed hands. It's changed hands. And then when food finally does arrive, we just swap with each other's. Well, yours looks nice. You have a taste of mine, taste it, taste it. Oh, it's nice, that. I should have got that. You know, some of mine, they give me too much. Have some, take some. And gravy all over the table. Have some chips, have some chips. They give me too many. You fistfuls of chips everywhere. Like pigs. Don't give me your fork back, you dirty bitch. Take your fork, I don't want your fork. You have to be careful. They'll swap food, but they won't swap cutlery. It's like when you give someone a drink out of a bottle. They go, oh, thanks very much. I had a bad experience with that in the Gran Canaria. Mate of mine, Paul, bit of a joker, around this street about 11:30 at night. Oh, we're thirsty. Proper, I'd had gammon for tea. Proper thirsty. So I'm spitting feathers here. He said, here, have a drink of this. Pepsi. I said, it's warm, that. He said, I know, I just got out of that bin. Piss, funny. Still spitting into the toilet 2 o'clock in the morning, that. So you have your meal and then you're stuffed. Oh, God, I'm full. Woo, shouldn't have had all that. Oh, I'm full. I've done my pants. IBS. Oh, I'm full. Oh. You like a dessert? You having one? You having one? You having a dessert? I believe you will. You having one? Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Have a cheesecake. Cheesecake! Cake of cheese. Cheesecake. Lads, man. Then you get the bill. Grab the bill, please. I love that. The international sign of the bill. Little signature in mid-air. Works in any country in the world, that. Oh, the little pad. You know what you want, but be careful. If you're going to get the bill, watch out, because basically you're accepting responsibility for adding up. Because I've been on lovely nights out, it all goes tits up when bill comes. No one knows who's paying. If you're on a work do with something like that, there's like 12 of you. Are you going to split it 12 ways? What are you going to do? There's always some gobbyco takes charge because you've got a calculator on a thigh phone. I'm looking out here. Leave me alone, mate. It's long divisions. 28, 23 each. 28, 23 each. That's including tip, Janice. £60 going in, £60 going in. 71, 8, 200, 205 change. There's £2 back to you. 354 change. Can we pay part card, part cash? I've got a system here, dickhead. Do you mind? You've disrupted it all. £5. I've got some really nice girl on her own. Give you 30 quid. That can stay there because I'm not taking it. £30 can stay there. You didn't have any wine. You didn't have a starter. You didn't have a main meal. You only had a breadstick, then you went to toilets an hour. And it's your birthday. That can stay there. I'm not taking it. I didn't have doorballs. Fuck off your doorballs. Well, you're £2 there. Someone's not paid. I'm still short here. I've not. They've what? They've got. Oh, there's always some couple sneaks off early, tight asses, got babysitter. You've got to watch that, that'll fester. They'll still be talking about that in 12 months, next Christmas, out again, a few wines. Yeah. You're going to pay this year, you're going to fucking slope off like you did last year. We had real teachers though, as well. We had humans, they weren't all nuns. Have we got any teachers in tonight, by any chance? Oh, don't shout out, put your hands up. One rule for one, fingers on lips. it's like teachers with amnesia. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're dealing with? How old are you? Where should you be now? Do you know who I am? Silence when you're talking to me. I don't want to see you floating around school. Who do you think you are? Waltzing in at this time. Don't come in here, start mouthing off. Come in here, start shouting the odds. 7, 9, 11, 43, 27. Who do you think you are? Swanning in at this time. Put your pens down and watch the blackboard while I go through it. It's like that one, mate. Keep talking. Keep talking. Because the longer you talk, the longer you'll stay. I don't care what time I go home. 8:45 we're kept in till. 8:45. It's lost we're going for a meal with my wife. Oh, bollocks to you, you said. Stay. I'm happy, me. I'm in for 9. I'm taking Taggart. Don't bother me. Do you ever try and blind the teacher with your watch? If you're concentrating. If you all did it blind the teacher, man. I know who it is. No, you don't, Kathy. Oh, you don't know who it is. Try and burn it all in front of his pants. Do it now, Morgan. His balls are smouldering. His balls are smouldering. Do it now. Fire alarm. They always wanted me out me when Bell went, the first one out. We started packing everything away about 2 minutes before Bell. Put everything back in my pencil case, really discreetly. Put it back in my bag. There you go. But still pretend I've got a pen. An imaginary pen. Because you can't see because someone's sat in front, so you pretend you're writing.
Don't go camping in the countryside. Have you noticed whenever the police find a body, it's always in a tent? My other grandfather, when he died, we didn't even get the chance to say goodbye, which was all the more poignant because he drowned in a bowl of Cheerios. My nephew, when he grows up, he wants to be an accountant, so for his birthday, I bought him a great big bag of receipts. I said, listen, don't worry if you don't like them. I've kept all the presents. I tell you what's a dangerous insect. Is that hepatitis B? I tell you where's a dangerous place to swim. Is that hepatitis C? Somewhere between murder and suicide, there is a place called Merseyside. Some people like cats, some people don't. I was reading the other day, apparently the Pope, he's a cataholic. Catholic. My parents came up last weekend, because I keep them in the cellar. That's not true. I don't know who they are. I worked as a doctor for the World Health Organization. I didn't mean to. I thought I was auditioning for Doctor Who. Recently on a flight to America, all the way across, my wife was going, "Why don't you get an upgrade? Why don't you get an upgrade?" Took a bit of time, but in the end I got a better wife. Got on a train to Newcastle the other day. The guard came on and said, "When we arrive, it will be 1938. time travel. We're a bit late, though. We arrived in the mid-70s. Those reward cards are rubbish, aren't they? I got too many points on one of them, and now I'm not allowed to drive.
Now, apparently, 1 in 5 people in the world are Chinese. And there's 5 people in my family, so it must be one of them. It's either my mum or my dad, or my older brother Colin, or my younger brother Hochacho. I think it's Colin. Do you know, somebody actually complimented me on my driving today. They left a little note on the windscreen. It said, "Parking fine." That was nice. Good evening. I don't know why, but I keep getting my head kicked in. So I was playing football on an aeroplane. It was amazing. I was running up the wing. So I was in this airport, and I said to this woman, I said, she said, "No, sir, this is the check-in desk." You know, you can't get jobs as an airline pilot if your name is Jack, because you walk into the cockpit, the co-pilot says, "Hi, Jack," and everyone starts screaming. So Robin Hood came up to me. I said, "Where'd you keep your arrows?" He said, "In the quiver." I said, "Where'd you keep your arrows?" He said, "Do you want to use my ice rink for 10p? I thought, what a cheapskate. So this bloke said to me, he said, "Tim," he said, "as a young boy, was your mother very strict with you?" I said, "Let me make one thing absolutely clear. My mother was never a young boy." Mind you, she used to beat me with the telephone. Yeah, I was always on the receiving end. So I bought this DVD. In the extras, it said deleted scenes. I went and looked, there's nothing there. I've got a friend who's got a butler whose left arm is missing. Serves him right. And I went to Pizza Express. I said, "Give me an American hot." Next thing I know, a big fat guy, Hawaiian shirt, "Can somebody open a window?" I saw a sign that said, "Watch out for our new menu." I looked round and it hit me in the face. I ordered dessert. He gave me tiramisu and a blindfolded horse. I said, "No, mascarpone." And my favourite composer is Handel, who later teamed up with Hinge and Brackett to form the Doors. So I went to the record shop. I said, "What have you got by the doors?" He said, "A bucket of sand and a fire blanket." And now the big highlight of the show. There it is. This bloke said to me, he said, "I'm going to dress up as a small island off the coast of Italy." I said, "Don't be so silly." I think a parachute jump was the scariest thing that I have ever refused to do. Actually, I did once do a parachute jump, and of course they attach you to the instructor, don't they? And you jump out together. So I was in this aeroplane, they attached me to this bloke, and we jumped out, and it was really frightening, because halfway down he said, "How long have you been an instructor?" And I met the man who invented windowsills. What a ledge. I said, "I'm going to open a shop in Saudi Arabia." He said, "Dubai?" I said, "Yes, and sell." So I said to this New Zealand bloke, I said, "I'm going to a Swedish furniture shop." He said, "Does it look like IKEA?" But I love language. This bloke said to me, he said, "Does every sentence have to contain a vegetable?" I said, "Not necessarily." So I said to this bloke, I said, "Me and some friends have just been talking about you." He said, "You disgust me." I said, "Yes, we did." Oh, you know, I've nearly finished filling in my CV. Just got to do that little bit there. So I was standing on the beach, I walked into the waves holding a tub of Tara Masalata. Bloke said to me, he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking a dip in the sea." Bloke came up to me, he said, "I've just spilt my Scrabble set on the road." I said, "What's the word on the street?" He said, "I can't think of another word for stitch." I said, "Is that so?" Then he started throwing words at me that began with TH. I managed to dodge this, there and then, but I didn't see that coming. And I've got a new job helping out a one-armed typist whenever she wants to do capital letters. It's shift work. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
brilliant, but you nearly took my head off. Oh. Oh! I can't handle the truth. Oh! Ah! The truth hurts. Oof, truth. Right. Stay there, okay? Stay there. You've got to tell the truth. To tell you now that it's now time for the big finish. Here it is.